All right, so we're going to explore this horizontal leg press. I have you from the backside just because I'd rather you pay attention to what my feet are doing more than what this is doing. So you have this whole space here to put your feet, all right? The higher you go, the more you're going to target your glutes, all right? The lower you go, the more you're going to target your quads, all right? Now, in this movement, you're always activating your quads and your glutes, no matter what. Your normal stance, it's quads and glutes. If, what I see more commonly is girls want to train their butt more, so they tend to want to go a little higher, so they get a little bit more of that glute stretch, all right? I like to train my quads more, so I'm usually down here with my feet a little bit more narrow, all right? It's just preference. At the end of the day and throughout the year, I'm all over the place, all right? And you can even do one leg, which is the cool part about this, all right? So we're going to go to a very reasonable weight, all right? We'll just do a normal variation because we don't need to get complicated, but just sit up straight, hands down, and get positioned here, okay? Now, we don't want to lock out our knees ever, okay? Really make sure you're not locking out your knees. If you hyperextend with too much weight on there, you will absolutely blow your knees out. So always, I have like a 90-10 rule. So I'm 90% straight, but I have a 10% bend in there. I can still let my knees bend. I always want to have this, okay? So let yourself come down, go back up. Now, I'm not happy with how far I'm going down. I want more of a stretch. But if I were a beginner, this would be just perfect for me, okay? I just want a 90-degree angle, and that's all I'm looking for. If I can look over here and say, that's 90, we're good. It doesn't need to get more complicated than that. But as you get more experience, and as we'll say, maybe you want to, get farther in, where's this handle at? You can use this handle to go farther and farther. And if you see, I'm like super pushed in now, but I'm getting a great stretch through my quad and glute. So I'm actually increasing the amount of range of motion that I'm going to get, which means that I'm not only going to be able to go deeper and deeper over time, but I'm going to get bigger stretches, which means I might stimulate more growth into these muscles over time. So if you can go all the way through this full range of motion, do it. But if you can't because your hips are tight or your knees are tight or there's pain, no issue. Slowly work your way into it. All right. And again, if you want to do single leg, you can. Okay. Put one foot on the ground, just like that. Great variation. And I'm going to show you this variation too. But lower the weight. I'm going to raise this back just a little bit. Girls who want to train the booty a little bit more can come to the side. All right, I would probably grip it like this, and I would do this. All right. Now, I'm not going to say that that is just some phenomenal hack, but I see girls do it. I don't think it's very much different. I personally would just do the normal variation. But if you want to try that and just have some fun, at the end of the day, we're all just here having fun, just trying to get better. We don't need to be too anal about the rules or what's expected. So have fun, play around, just be safe. That's your horizontal leg press.